I am back and with some more State of Decay 2 and with another episode for the CRM, and we're on episode 36. And yeah, it's been a few days since I last did the last video, which was yesterday. Because like the last few days I've just been so tired, but it's all good. I'm still on track and everything. It's still within the week that I just did, so it's okay. I'm going to see how it goes by the end of the week still, with what I'm going to do with future rotations, but I think I'm going to be okay for a little while anyway. Until it gets to like, oh shit, it's a week until everything's caught up, then I need to probably think about doing the on-off days idea that I had, for videos. It's just work's been so exhausting. Like, it's probably the hardest job I've got, but it's okay pay, and the people are there quite nice, which helps. So if they were arseholes, I probably wouldn't bother. But yeah, it's okay. No major updates really, besides oh yeah, No Man's Sky's had an update as of streaming this. And it looks like they've improved combat a little bit. I think they've added a few biomes and stuff, and did stuff with AI and robots and crazy stuff like that. It looks really cool. I guess that's probably a good reason why we've started up No Man's Sky, because that's one thing I've always heard good things about No Man's Sky, is the updates are fantastic, and I've always kept an eye on them, but it's just that I've been in the grounded void of video of updates, and State of Decay, and grounded is kind No Man's Sky.
Insufficient signal strength. Retrying in 30 seconds.
Never mind, Cleo. I'm still seeing too much bioelectric interference from local plague hearts. If I didn't know better, I'd swear they were blocking your signal on purpose. If our friendly neighbors are listening, perhaps they could help us by clearing some plague hearts from the valley.
Might go do that now. Have I got any C4? Can I make any? I should be able to make some, right? But yeah, No Man's Sky is kind of in the same mindset of Grounded and State of Decay. More closely to State of Decay, because State of Decay was kind of in the state of No Man's Sky when it came out, a bit broken, a bit buggy, and then they fixed it over time, which I don't like in games. I hate that, but oh, we need circuitry. I guess we can go and do that. Alright, we'll go and get some circuitry then. What's that? Dangerous chemical shed. I guess we can go down here and look around for some circuitry. I bet they would have stuff.
Okay, Izzy here again. I am officially a genius. I've cracked our mystery radio signal, and let me tell you, this is a gold mine. And to show my thanks, I invite you to join me and get stinking rich.
I guess we could go do that. I think that's in...
I'm headed your way.
Yeah, I guess I got nothing else on my schedule. Where do you need us, Iz?
Wait, you're coming too? I guess that's okay. Anyway, meet me in Spencer Officers mill for the details. So here's the big secret about the signal I decrypted. It was a Red Talon signal, all right, but they were sending it to Cleo.
Cleo? Who's Cleo?
Long story, but the point is, these drops were ordered like months ago. Cleo was just waiting for confirmation on the final destination, which is what we're about to do.
I don't understand half of what you're saying. Should I trust you?
Over here.
Where you at, Ed?
I'm on the roof. Stronger signal up here.
You do know this place is crawling with muertos, right?
Yeah, fuck you, Isby. He's a right bitch, Isby is. Should probably loot up here while I can, but if we're gonna get a load of stuff from her, might as well use it. They just better not expect a lift.
Nice.
I'm in my van.
Input the final authorization code. I just have to hit send. Ready to see what Red Talon ordered from Cleo?
What the hell? Let's do this.
Actually, last time I went on foot, didn't I?
So, you ready to call down a rain of loot drops from our pal Cleo? All right. I'm authorizing Cleo to make the drops in 3, 2, 1.
Should something be happening?
Wait for it. It worked! You guys, it actually worked!
I never had any doubt.
Well, let's not just stand around. There's loot to collect.
I don't think we want to stand. I think we want to stand around. It's B. What are you doing, you psychos?
I'm exhausted.
Yeah, you were laughing earlier when we were all down here on our own. Then she go and handle it herself.
You backed the call you thought was right for the crew. I respected that.
I don't understand how you can just accept this. My big idea got our friends killed.
Uh-oh.
Head in all directions. Closing fast.
Isby's just gonna get grabbed.
Better not have to run carrying all
Nice.
this.
Oh, that's awesome. They should make these Cleo drops all over on every map. Like, they're too good. Like, they just make them a massive. Like, do it like in State of Decay 1. Well, they've got the Cleo drops. It'd be stupid if they don't add them into the main game. It'd be absolutely ridiculous if they didn't add Cleo drops to. Because, like, people keep talking about, like, a never-ending mode coming to State of Decay 2. It's probably bullshit, because I don't get how they could make a never-ending mode when essentially State of Decay is that now. That's been how it's been since launch. Like, sure, I think Endgame needs to be better because you still just always have supplies and weapons and...
He didn't cause that fuel spill at Jurassic Junction or the fire. I forgave you a long time ago. And the dead, well, I got nothing left to say about it. Only one left blaming you is you.
You folks make it worse surviving the end of the world.
that's nice, yeah.
Fucking zombies. Won't work.
Oh.
Got a bunch of bloods around.
Oh, these are coming out of nowhere. Shut that up. Good, this is a lot.
Fire in the hole!
I did fuck all. That's why I prefer normal Molotovs, because you can actually aim them a bit better. And they're more instant. I feel like normal Molotovs are a bit more controlled.
That's a lot of stuff.
But yeah, they should totally add just Cleo drops to all the other maps. Because it means like it'll feel like the other maps are connected to the Heartland homecoming stuff. Or Powerhouse. Could make him
I can't wait to
could
knock
give
down
him a
a
heavy
few zombies.
weapon. I ain't like that's the thing, I ain't really touched heavy weapons in such a long time. Because it is kind of just a simple thing, like just spawn in one in pods randomly on the map. You go, collect the loot with a massive horde around. Like, that's just a classic State of Decay. I don't know why they haven't thought about doing that. And they probably thought about it, it's probably more complicated than I'm leading on, but... Can I trade with you guys?
Uh-huh.
Why can't you be so handy to trade with them right now? One more.
Okay, this is the
I haven't
last
exactly got
one.
anything.
Thank you for coming out here. Both of you.
Sure thing.
All right. One last adventure for old time's sake. Let's do this.
I'm gonna just go and get it. Last time a Juggernaut spawned in the last series when we were here. Oh fuck. How did they get up here? Everything we know about... Oh, and a blower, what the fuck?
That was enough excitement for me.
Oh man, that's awesome. That's a cool drop.
Sure thing. Take care of yourself.
No, you're gonna break your ankles, you dickhead. They can deal with that. That's their issue. gonna say if we could drive that round, that'd be handy. Yeah, I feel like a heavy weapon would be probably better than this anyway. This melee weapon ain't great. But yeah, I don't know why they couldn't just add like... Because there's so many missions in State of Decay 1 that are better than State of Decay 2's, I think. Like there were more missions based around the community in State of Decay 1, and I do like that stuff.
Down to the last magazine here.
Take everything that ain't nailed down. Right, let's go. Luckily we got some outposts around here. But yeah, the update for No Man's Sky looks pretty good. That's the thing, there's so much that I haven't played in that game, so most of it's new anyway. It'll be interesting to see how the gameplay is improved, because that's the big thing for this update. Like, they've improved the combat and stuff like that. Because I'm not sure how they could do that, make it any better, but...
What the hell am I thinking?
Kind of tempted to just give him that.
No way I can fit this. That's pretty heavy.
Might as well have a overpowered gun on my hip than nothing, especially when you got a ton of ammo given to it.
That's pretty heavy.
Red Talon wants to recruit you for a mission. We'll make it worth your time. This request does have a deadline.
The only thing would be for a never-ending game would be, like, even though I like these missions for Trumball Valley, I wouldn't want them. Like, it's kind of annoying that they're kind of on loop. It's kind of like the Trumball Valley map for the main game is kind of just too linear, I guess, but. It'd be nice if it just randomly popped up certain missions from the story. Because it's just, like, this playthrough is played in, like, all the missions have been played in order, the same way. Which, yeah, I don't know whether I like that, because it's like, you're playing the exact same thing in the exact same way, which State of Decay is kind of like randoms. Is always good when it's random, because it adds a replay, but the problem is you go to any of the map and then oh shit, that was a mistake.
Exhausted.
I don't know what they could do, but I think for the homecoming content, they need to make their missions random.
Okay.
So it feels like when you come to Trumball Valley, there's always something new to do. Well, essentially, it'll run out, but...
A lot of places and talked to a lot of people since the outbreak. From what I can tell, this shit spread way too fast to be a disease. Don't know what that means, but it's something.
I think you can get electronics from here, right? I think you could, because... Probably have to go to, like, the electrical boxes and stuff in here. Highest chance.
That's a whole lot of nothing we got here.
But yeah, I think some of the missions in State of Decay 1 were better. With like the community, going out, training people up when they needed to, or giving them a pep talk, stuff like that. I think were cooler than just going out and helping people that you don't really care about, like with the Enclaves. I'd rather have less missions with Enclaves and... Well, they're cool as well, like the cannibals and stuff, but... I think it would break. It should break up the game if there were more missions with the community. Because that should be a priority, like your own people. Like in the zombie apocalypse, like your priority should be looking after your own, not every other person that pops up on the map. And you shouldn't be moaned at if you don't help them. Post office might have electrical, maybe. Probably looking in every wrong place. Oh god, look at all the plague. Fucking infestations are growing like mad. That's the only thing. I wonder, like, I know that the update they're gonna make it so that you get notified when we get overrun, but man, they snuck up on me. All them plague infestations. We did them like last time as well, didn't we? Sorry for making last episode so long. I think I went on a proper
I've got a new plan,
talk
and I
about
need your support to make
Lord
it
of the
work.
Rings and everything.
Anyone available for a little field trip?
It was fun though. Garage. Maybe try that.
Not a shambling corpse to be seen.
Might be circuitry in here, you'd think. Isn't this meant to be where Isby were set up?
I guess this trip was worth it after all.
Ah, freaking hand cannon, Jesus. You would not want to get shot by that. Santos can deal with that. Just, if I ignore it, it ain't my problem. I'm gonna have to drop this shit. You're running out. Maybe I should give him a heavy weapon. Oh, speaking of the devil, sledgehammer. I just wish his heavy weapons were a bit lighter.
Not going far with all this.
He legit can't carry it. He can't carry it. Well, that's pretty light. The brick mace. Brick hammer. Yeah, the only thing is he can't carry shit with this. Maybe a better rucksack, maybe. Just can't carry a lot. Sure, the gun probably doesn't help. Maybe get a lighter rifle for him. How heavy is that? 12 PS. The gun. Maybe like a shotgun or something. Shall we use what's good for him? I guess a shotgun. Ah, yeah, that's pretty good, cool shotgun. Fucking Vin Diesel shotgun, isn't it? Yeah, that's a lot, but look at that. Let's cut the weight down massively. Maybe the pistol. 4.5. Yeah. I'll do. There we go. He's got a bit of carrying capacity now. Not brilliant, but it'll keep him going. He may be breaking his back every time he picks something up, but wow. He probably still will do, but it'll make the difference when we get, like, maybe switched up to better carrying or something. I guess we can just go check out the sheds, maybe. Maybe not. Where could we go? Where could we go.
This thing is heavy.
Oh shit, it's every weapon. How did his head pop? How did his head pop? His head was on the tie and it popped. Oh nice. I haven't used a heavy weapon in ages. Of course. Why give me a sight if you're not going to give me stuff to sit loot? Oh, won it. That was nice. I want like guaranteed circuitry. Maintenance shed, I guess. Like the sheds are probably the best bet, but I don't want to just. Oh, I don't want to get a ton of materials if I don't need it. It's gonna be a waste, but. Following. Yeah, I don't like it. Don't like it. I think the furrows would have got closer and closer no matter what. They would have headed that way, and I would have been fucked. Well, I could have handled myself, but can't be asked. Where did I get circuitry from? Maybe there. There's legit nothing. I could. Maybe, yeah, just go typical electrical box, I guess. Floaters, Juggernaut. I need to deal with them infestations. Yeah, but I cleared them out last episode and then they're back already. Which is a bit like, why bother clearing them out? That's one worry I have about the infestation update, is that is the infestations going to be a priority? I hope it doesn't. Like, I've been getting away with it now, but like, say you forget about the infestations, you're just going to get sieges all the time, and it'll take you God knows how long to clear up everything before it's safe again. I suppose that's why you don't leave it to that state, but you don't want to just keep a constant eye on
We've got an offer
infestations.
for you, if you'd like to hear it.
I think that'd be more.
Oh, yeah. This place could come in real handy as an
I
outpost.
think that'd be more of an issue than, well, more of an annoyance than like a genuine.
Do we need more of these?
There'd be a lit circuitry. There won't be circuitry. Of course. Try that, I guess. But yeah, you don't want to just have to babysit Infestations just because they're essentially going to be attacking you all the time. Like, sure, it makes them more engaging, but like, I have to think long term. Like, will you want to deal with that shit all the time? Like, Plague Arts is different. Like, it's the goal of the game, but I don't know. I suppose as long as they don't make it so that they don't appear too often. Like, I think the videos that I've seen are like when they did the stream, they cranked up how like the speed, like the they cranked up the
plague zombies in all directions. Better be careful.
What do you call it? Like how the growth rate of them. So on the stream, it isn't exactly how it looks in game, which is good because the way it was growing in the stream is crazy. And it'll all depend on what difficulty you're on and stuff like that.
So close by.
But I guess yeah, because that's the thing. I haven't seen many people like. Is the Infestation update even in the beta yet? Because I've seen no people really covering the Infestation side.
Far with all this.
Secretary, you got a secretary. Let's see. He's too heavy. Like, I don't know what I could do to make him lighter. I think it's just his widths. I need to get that up so he's got like backpacking or something. Speak of the devil. I think you scout and stealth. That's nothing what I wanted.
Locked. I gotta watch the noise.
Oh, get knocked the fuck out. That zombie did not know what it is. Jesus. He's tired anyway. I think I've got enough circuitry to make some C4 anyway. And we could go after Plague Arts to wrap up the video, I guess. Wonder what would happen if, like, you've cleared up all the Plague Arts already. Like, look. Why is the Infestation so mental? It's only down there. I can't be asked to clean that up today. Infestations are getting out of hand. And I ain't really been like there's no. Yeah. I haven't really had any people say like, yeah, Infestation's getting out of hand now. And people have kind of been ignoring it. try and make some C4 and then that's if we can. Assume we can. Hope we can. Well, I've got some other explosives that we could use. Oh, the game crashed again. Oh man, my game keeps crashing on Trumball Valley. I really don't know why it keeps doing that. It has to be in game because like Providence Ridge was okay. And I've had it before, but like this has been like every episode almost. I think it happened last episode. It's a bit problematic. But yeah, no, I don't know why my game keeps crashing. But I suppose it's just Trumball Valley, but kind of sucks. I think there's maybe some what do you call it that they could do some TLC. Well, I don't know. I guess TLC to like the performance Trumball Valley. But that's one thing I'm kind of worried about the map update. Because that's the thing with the beta test server. It's still always tested on... It's only on PC, isn't it? So... if there are issues like crashing or anything on like base consoles, it's not going to get reported until it's fully released. I know Undead Labs probably tests it and everything, but
Satellite network connection failure. Insufficient signal strength. Retrying in 30 seconds.
Never mind, Cleo. I'm still seeing too much bioelectric interference from local plague hearts. If I didn't know better, I'd swear they were blocking your signal on purpose. If our friendly neighbors are listening, perhaps they could help us by clearing some plague hearts from the valley.
See if there's anything useful in what I just dropped off.
yeah, might as well make as much C4 as we can. Right, okay, so let's go and take on these plague hearts then. Hey, I don't need a whole lot of plague. Then that'll do. There's some Molotovs. Yeah, I wonder why. It's probably just like, the only thing I could put it down to is like State of Decay is definitely one of the more well, Trumball Valley is one of the more, I'd say, demanding maps, I guess, with just how much is on the map. like detail, like especially in the bigger, like I'd say the towns are bigger. Like, everything is kind of on a bigger scale than everything's on a bigger scale than other maps, I think. It's gonna be annoying if my game keeps crashing during. I suppose, yeah. Once we get this Let's Play done, we'll be. Once we get this Let's Play done, we'll be moving. Well, to hopefully when the next update's out, which I think will be soon. When the by the time this is up on YouTube, it's probably out. But I'm thinking. By the time this is, by the time I'm, let's just go.
I am never gonna get the stink out of my clothes.
Oh, that's a weird spawn for. Get off me.
That sure hurt it. Screamer!
Signal strength has improved by 12% and rising.
Excellent. Whatever you're doing out there, keep it up.
See what we got. I'll take the shotgun, take that. Can use all this. Oh, we'll come back for the. That's when I do like when they added the play icons. You just fucking spawned in there. That's bullshit. Play disc is pretty cool. Surprised they didn't. Like, there's so many stuff. Like, you think, why the hell wasn't that in that launch? Just shows that State of Decay kind of launched in the past 2 years, really. And that's probably when it got more popular, anyway.
My skin.
And that's the thing with as well
Must
with
be a plague heart nearby.
because Cyberpunk's finally come out saying that they've got a big update coming. But I think Cyberpunk will never get a good fan base like State of Decay did, because at least with Undead Labs,
Hey neighbor,
they
Trust
kind of
me
just
here.
got on with it.
Got a new plan, and I need your support to make it work. Anyone available
It's
for
kind
a
of rare
field
to
trip?
Signal strength is now within acceptable bounds.
That's excellent news, Cleo. It seems that interference from local plague hearts has dropped below a viable threshold for blocking your connection. Is there something else you'd like to say to our friends, Cleo?
Your cooperation in this experiment has been noted.
You're welcome, Cleo. Happy to help.
You like she bladed? No, striking. Hang on, why? She needs a blunt weapon. But yeah, with Cyberpunk, because of how poorly they treated the fans, like at launch and everything, and I think it's going to be harder for them to get like fans back and everything. Whereas Undead Labs, they kind of just got on with it. Like, it was relatively soon before we got an update, fixes and stuff like that. Like with Dying Light 2, there was update, like there was some bugs and some broken things to the game. They updated that stuff within a few days. Whereas you look at Cyberpunk was in a shit show anyway, like it was in a bad state. Where it was kind of hard for them to fix anything. But it was kind of hard for them to fix anything, but the fact that it was so quiet, and like they did start doing streams, but then because they got so much hate, they stopped doing them. And I think that's wrong. They should have just kept up the streams and just told people what they're working on, why it went wrong, and been a bit honest. But then even then, it's their own fault if they got criticised and people hating on them. It's your own fault. Like, you can't be moaning at the fans for being mad.
Now, where am I gonna put that?
Because you're trying to tell fans to pay for a product that is broken, and you can't be mad at them for them being mad. Because you're just doing, like, the worst thing is when you're trying to sell this product. The worst thing is when they're trying to sell something at full price, £60 with collector's editions and all this shit, knowing it's broken, and then when it comes out broken.
I just needed some time.
It's all right. I guess if anyone can understand what you're going through, it should be me. But I still don't like the idea of you being out there all on your own.
I'm not alone, Lily. Okay, there are plenty of helpful folks right here who I can count on if I need them.
All right, Ray. If you say so.
This world has more than enough problems for you to worry about. I refuse to be one of them.
But yeah, with Cyberpunk, they should have kept the monthly streams or whatever, and just be honest with people and talk about what they're working on, and don't be so stupid. Like, how many times have they've said stupid stuff like, oh, that not many games have car chases, like police chases and stuff. Not many games do that. And then as soon as they say something stupid like that, everyone just points at all the shit, all the games that have that. And it's just like it seems like they are at a stage that they can't do anything right. But
Fucking A!
But like with Battlefield 2042, it's your own fault for not realising what people want from a Battlefield game. And releasing it broken again. A Battlefield released broken again, even worse than other games that they've done in the past. It's like, people are gonna get fed up sooner or later. Like, they're gonna go to a COD, like Warzone. Like, sure, it's got its own problems with cheating and everything, but at least it's working in a way. Or like Halo Infinite, that was okay at launch, but then you expected a bit better when it released, and when they're charging £8 for blue and stuff like that, it's like, fuck off. Like, people aren't stupid, and well, people are, because people have bought into that shit, but it's like you're not gonna you're not doing your game any favors by like like the way they monetize some of
I've
these
got something
games
for you.
and fix things.
Eagle Eye used to buy
Yeah, I'm
illegal explosives from a
yeah,
black
I'm gonna
market
leave it.
dealer near here. You should check it out.
But they somewhat make out like you're the dumbest person on the planet, like every person is, to go into that store and buy something. The only time it works is if like you make it fair. Like I bought some stuff in Sea of Thieves, and I don't play that a lot, but because I had so much fun with that game, and then in the store it wasn't too expensive, and it was stuff that was kind of cool looking, and like you had the pet system and outfits and weapons, and there's a ton of stuff that you could like for anyone, and it doesn't feel like you need to buy everything to get it, you know. You just buy what you kind of want, and that's a better thing than a collectible thing. Where like some people feel like they're forced to buy everything. Like if you want to buy everything, like if you want to collect everything in Halo Infinite, you essentially have to buy it all. Whereas in say Sea of Thieves, tons and tons of that you can just earn in game. And a lot of the stuff in-game is cooler than the stuff in the store anyway. But then when the game's so fun and you can have so much good time, the updates are pretty cool in them. When they do come out with updates, it's like, yeah, I don't mind giving you some money. And that's the game I don't own. That's the game I played through Game Pass. So essentially, when I don't have Game Pass, all that stuff I bought on Sea of Thieves is kind of pointless. But I suppose like it's an online service game anyway, so it's not going to be around forever. But like you just need to be a bit more like open. Like Undead Lab's doing weekly streams, not all the time, but when the game was bad, they did weekly streams, and that makes such a difference. And if Cyberpunk had any balls, CD Projekt Red should do weekly streams, talking about what they're working on, and just face the criticism, because it'll do them better. And really, Cyberpunk would do better if they actually criticize the leadership a bit more, and say, like, it wasn't our fault, it was people in charge that made us push it out and stuff. Because like, even though I'm praising No Man's Sky because it's pretty cool now, but that's the game. They lie to fans' faces, and no one should forget that, because as soon as you forget it, another game's going to come along and do the exact same thing, and we can't let that keep going on, because that's going to kill gaming. Because one day people will get bored, or there'll be something new that will pop up, and it'll take over. Like, we gotta be careful with that stuff. And really, we gotta just hold it accountable when shit goes bad. And I keep mentioning it in this series more than anything, but I hope State of Decay 3, if they know it's a bit really buggy like State of Decay 2 was, and there's stuff that's missing, and it's gonna need live service support afterwards, why not for the first year be in game preview, so that people know that they're gonna buy something that's not finished, not perfect, and then when it's fully released, then release it like that. Because I feel like if we knew it's game preview and it's a reduced cost at launch, I don't think it's as bad as, say, a 2042 where they're releasing £100 beta with pointless skins and XP boosts that don't work and all that crap, you know. But I think Undead Labs would be good at that. They kind of did it with State of Decay 2, because State of Decay 2 launched in like £40 for the Ultimate Edition, so that wasn't too bad. So they're kind of there with the pricing when they released it. I think they just need to put the tag of game preview, because then at least people know they're getting into something that is essentially not finished. And it's like with Grounded, like I know when I logged into Grounded that my save could fuck up. Or the game could simply be completely broken one day. but it's only going to get better over time. Like, at least you kind of got that, and I suppose, like, it's annoying because you really shouldn't have to pay to play test games, because really, game studios should be hiring people to do that. So they used to do that. I remember watching a documentary on Skyrim, and the game tester in that, he had to go through every cave, every like I think it's dungeon and stuff, and do it several times over all the time, find any cracks or any glitches, any wall break, boundary breaks, stuff like that, and it took him days and weeks to get through just as a part of the part of the map. And it's like, you'd think it'd be kind of a cool thing to do, like just play games for it, like to test, but like deliberately trying to find bugs is different than just buying the game and then playing it like normally. Because when you're playing it normally, you want it to work, but you're not there to test it, I don't think. So because when you do see things pop up that's broken, you think, how come? Like, when it's a really obvious bug, it's weird when a game tester hasn't seen that. And then you realise, oh, they probably haven't hired a game tester and they're just shoving it out the door. But I suppose that's just modern gaming. And the Ant-Man's got some good videos on that stuff. But I don't know, hopefully things will get better and we'll get some good games come through. Horizon Zero Dawn, I think, Hidden West, is it? That looks pretty good. I don't like the character model. She's gone fat for some reason. She's just completely ate some more blueberries than she needs to. But I don't know. I think the game's probably gone a bit woke. And then what other games this year look pretty good? Maybe meant to get that Bethesda game this year, that space one. That might be interesting. But I don't know. I guess we'll see how it goes. And is the Outer Worlds 2 this year? Because that'll be a good one. I'm looking for the Outer Worlds because that first game was awesome. And Dying Light's been good. Like that, I'm really tempted to try that out at some point. I'm not 100% sure whether I want to do it after Halo Infinite, because I think I might just stick with Mass Effect, because I keep thinking about Mass Effect and doing a second playthrough on all three of the games, or maybe just one of the games of like a Karen playthrough, like a female shepherd, but make her an absolute bitch. I think that'd be kind of fun. Like do a proper Karen for Mass Effect, because I haven't really done an evil playthrough on Mass Effect, and I haven't really played as FemShep in the trilogy, so I think something like that would be kind of cool, like Dr. Karen or someone. I think it would be quite fun. But yeah, another good day with State of Decay though. It's a bit weird with the crashing. I wonder if anyone watching have you been having any crashes? Hopefully, maybe with the next update, there's like a patch that irons it out a little bit more. But I'm kind of hoping we'll get through this before the next update. Well, for me anyway. But I don't know. We've still got quite a bit. I think maybe for the next few episodes we just focus on Plague Arts a bit, because we are at a stage now where I feel like looting is kind of pointless. Because especially when I know that I'm going to be legacy in this map. So essentially I'm playing through, like sure there's some of the missions that I want to still do. That's why I'm kind of annoyed that I've got to play through all the missions again to get to the one that I didn't do. I know I probably could ignore them, but there's some missions I still haven't done. But it feels like I've got to go through all the ones that I've already done to get to the one that I missed, and Hopefully I won't have any more crashes, but I've been having them quite consistently lately. And it's definitely been just Trumball Valley, because I don't think I crashed too much, or any in Providence. I don't think I did. I think I had one bug where I was stuck in the back car boot. But I haven't had a crash on any of the map, I don't think. But I guess it's just a performance thing on Trumball. And as long as I can load back in and it doesn't mess with my save or anything, it's okay. Because like loading into State of Decay is pretty quick, and like they load you on top of your car now, so that's good. It's just a bit annoying having a crash, but and it's regular as well, which is more annoying. But it's been good anyway. It's always a good time with State of Decay. And yeah, we'll just crack on with more as soon as we can. And I don't think there's anything else. So, oh yeah, tomorrow and the day after in the evening, it should be Minecraft. Should be starting up that series. So there should be 2 episodes in the next 2 days. And hopefully that goes well, and I'll be working on the next rotation. I still haven't decided on what I'm doing about on-off days or anything like that. I think I'm going to leave it quite a little bit longer. Because, I don't know. I'm still like a month ahead, and I've got a few days off next year. I've got like 3 days off, so I could probably get next rotation done pretty easily. We'll just have to see. And I think we'll leave it there today. So as always, thanks for watching if you've been watching. And I'll see you all in the next one.